Hello everyone. Now we are learning about dimensions of business environment. Dimensions of business environment can be said as factors or aspects or elements of business environment. We learned that there are various forces that affect the business environment like suppliers, customers or investors, competitors, etc. Now, let's understand the general forces that affect and shape the business environment. There are 5 general dimensions of business environment. They are economic environment, political environment, legal environment, social environment, and the fifth one is technological environment. We will study each one of them one by one. Business environment means the sum total of those factors which influence the business and over which the business has no control. This is the chart showing the dimensions of business environment. Whenever you write the answers for your 12th standard public exam, this diagram is compulsory. This chart carries marks. Well, let us learn about the elements of business environment one by one. The first element is economic environment. The economic environment consists of an economic system, economic policies, and economic conditions prevailing in a country. Interest rates, inflation rates, consumers' income, or economic policies, market conditions, etc., which affect the performance of a business firm. For example, take today's scenario. The whole world is affected by COVID-19. Because of this deadly disease, people may not have the daily wages or they don't get a regular salary. During this time, does the restaurant have healthy business? One side, people do not have money to purchase, and another side, they are fear of virus or a government rules. Whatever may be the reasons, ultimately the restaurants gets affected. Yes, so being a businessman, he need to learn the economic environment. He need to learn about the situations or economic policies or consumers' income too. Well, shall we move to the next? That is a social environment. Social environment implies traditions, literacy rates, educational levels, of values, customs, lifestyles, and other characteristics of the society in which the business organization exists. For example, celebration of festivals gives significant financial opportunity to many business like sweets manufacturers, card campaigns, companies dealing in gift products, etc. Any business is a part of a society in which it operates. The buying and consumption habits of the people, their languages, customers' taste and preferences are the factors that influence the business. So, businessmen should be alert enough to visualize the factors that directly or indirectly affect their organization. The third one is technological environment. Technological environment is also one of the elements of business. Here we should think about technological world. So what happens with the technology? There will be too much of innovations and improvements and upgradations are done with the technologies. We know that. Yes. It is important that the business can keep up with the changes. Technology does not only confine to computers and IT services. It includes products, manufacturing processes, techniques, etc. The technology developments can be a huge advantage for a firm. For example, we know that there was a shift in demand from typewriters to computers due to technological improvements. Before there was people were using only typewriters, but after that what happened, due to the advancement or due to the upgradation, people changed their mind and they demanded for computers, and now typewriters are using less, but computers are, we use computers. Without the computers, definitely we cannot work. The business has to update and update its technology. So, being a businessman, the businessman has to know about the technology. He should learn about technological environment first. So, this will help in the better productivity, and the work will be done with the effectively and efficiently. The fourth one is political environment. Sometimes business gets affected by government, political parties, or any political factors. It means that the actions were taken by the government which affect the routine activities of any business. The success of business and industry depends upon the government attitudes towards the business and industry, stability of government, and peace in a country. Political stability builds up confidence among the business people, while political instability can shake that confidence. Now, the last factor or the last element, that is legal environment. Sometimes business gets affected by various laws passed by the government as well as administrative orders issued by government authorities. The business firm or businessman need to learn, or he need to understand the legal environment so that they can follow the rules and regulations, as well as it helps the businessman to avoid penalties and fines. For example, labor laws followed by the companies help them to keep away from penalties. We agree with this. It is necessary for the business or businessman to learn or to study about all the factors of business environment. Then only the business gets succeeded. I hope you have learned something from this video. Thank you. Happy learning.